Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, we're going to do what I did a few episodes ago now. I don't remember exactly which episode it was, but I'm actually going to jump right into the battles first, and then I'm going to talk about the campaign map. And I'm basically doing that because there are potentially two battles we can fight, but it's also possible the enemy will simply retreat. So, I didn't want to go through a lengthy campaign map explanation only to then not fight those battles and then not use that footage, so blah blah blah, you guys get it. So, here is the first fight. For reasons that I'm not entirely sure of, the faction heir left Scallabis. At least I'm pretty sure he was in Scallabis. It looked like he actually just tried to literally straight up leave, and then he was too close to my army, so he got caught, which is kind of funny. But if he were to, let's say, stand and fight with the garrison, I wouldn't have to actually besiege the place. Now, I suspect he will run off, but we're going to try anyways, because why not? Oh, and there we go. Figures as much. Oh, and now I can't actually go and finish him off. Which means I guess we're going to turn around here and just start besieging the settlement. Of course, we could have Nero here finish him off. And you know what? We will. Not. We will not. I knew that would happen. I was just testing you guys to see if you knew that that would happen. But yes, anyways, we'll have that little army chase down their faction heir. I'm sure he'll retreat back again next turn. But anyways, so that's not going to be a fight that we're going to do. Now, here's one where I'm not sure if the enemy will stand and fight or not. 16 units, and they've got artillery and gladiators, and it's all very and archers. It's all very scary looking, and unfortunately I've only got my mercenary barbarian army to take them on. I mean, I'm sure we could win, it's just that there'd probably be a lot of casualties. The thing is that I don't want to wait for them to come to me because they've got reinforcements coming in, like a small amount there and then a much larger amount there. And they have tons more forces over here, so I think if, a force comes up here, I just need to deal with them. I can't wait for them to, bunch up and just outnumber me. So, all right, it looks like we have ourselves a battle. Now, what have they got? 3 units of ballistas, archers, gladiators. I mean, most of these units aren't too bad. The ballistas might be just a tad annoying. I'll probably have to send my cavalry around and see if I can just kind of take them out maybe while the rest of the units are moving. 1 unit of archers is not too bad. Maybe I can catch them too, maybe not. Remember, this isn't my regular army, so it's not like I've got a bunch of my own archers and war dogs and stuff to throw at them. So I think I've got... Yes, these Scythian mercenaries here are archers, but they're also a cavalry unit, so... I'm not sure how well they would necessarily do in a one-on-one duel with them. So anyway, let's get right down to the battle. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. So we're going to grab the general and a couple of cavalry units, and we're going to try and go around the back here. I can see their ballistas are back there. Let's have the Illyrians step back behind the line. It looks like they're just kind of charging forward. And we'll have this cavalry go around here. When it looks like they're actually turning their artillery to look at us, that's fine, probably. I think they were firing. It kind of looked like they were. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab these gladiators while they're kind of here. We can always send these guys in to go and get the enemy that's over here. See, don't let them intercept you. Okay, for a minute there, I thought the gladiators were maybe going to win that fight. That would have been unfortunate had they done so. Oh shoot, those are gladiators too. Retreat! Before they absolutely murder you guys. You guys skirmish. Oh shoot, the Hastati are gonna throw their spears. Quick, charge them! Okay, now retreat. Gosh, this is a lot of multitasking. Okay, you guys, get in there. Come on. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Oh, crap. Okay, let's have the Bastarnae go over there and help them. And dividing up my forces like this seemed like a good idea, but it's hard to actually keep track of everyone. All right, get over here. Okay, it looks like they're not doing a good job of keeping out of range of the enemy. Okay, they're routing. Let's attack this Hastati unit here. Attack them.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
All right, let's have another cavalry unit come over here and see if we can get these Hastati to break, because as you can see, they're kind of sticking on here. Oh, those guys are withdrawing. Go and get them. If we can get that Hastati unit, we'll have the cavalry turn around and grab the gladiators, too. Come on, get over here. I really don't need the infantry to charge anywhere, to be honest. Alright, are they retreating? Yes, they are. Alright, go and get the gladiators. You guys, stop firing. Just get over here and take out some of the enemy who are retreating.
The gods be
There we go.
praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
We actually didn't get a chance to charge them down. Or charge them in the rear, I should say. Well, I suppose that was a fairly good job. I think the Bastarnae really managed to save that warband unit. Alright, get up here. You guys just kind of actually stand here kind of out of the way. You guys get up there, take them out. We must eliminate as many of these pretenders as we can. These traitors to the great name of Rome. Which means you guys need to kind of turn over here and then kill. Oh, dang it, they escaped. Oh, wait, no, they're here.
Summation mercenaries. This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
Excellent. Yeesh. Again, we kind of need to get used to higher casualties, but still, after having so long, having so little casualties, yeesh, is all I can say to that. And of course, this was one of our non-regular armies, it's the mercenaries, the barbarians, the filthy scum whom we have allowed to work beside us for just, the honor of it. Well, actually for money, but also for the honor of it. But anyway, let's get back to the campaign map. Sir. All right, and there's that enemy force eliminated. I was actually wondering if there was like a good spot maybe where I could set up some forts. Like maybe if I could take this settlement before like any more of their forces arrive. Well, I don't know. He's really close though. Like a turn away. So unless he like retreats and falls back, that wouldn't work. But what I was thinking was maybe take this settlement and then set up forts like here. Well, actually, I'd probably just need this one fort here, though. Maybe I'd have another one back here just in case. And we could just kind of hold the mountain passes here against any forces that come up here. I don't know. I don't use forts too much in this game, I have to admit. But this is definitely a more precarious position than I've been in a while in this game, just because of the unexpected treachery of my Roman brethren. But anyway, how dare they betray me before I had a chance to betray them? That's all I have to say. All right, but anyway, as I promised, that was basically it for the battle. So now we're going to just talk about the campaign map. That actually was not the first Brudii force that we have eliminated. We actually eliminated another one down here. Because they had what I think was... I don't remember if it was a full 20 stack. It might have been like 16, but it was a sizable force on a fleet here. And we eliminated it. So, the Brudii are smarting from multiple defeats right now. We are also... in my wisdom, the Empire has decided to initiate economic sanctions against the traders. So we have ships that were starting to basically blockade their ports. And we're going to have some of these ships come around, and again, we're just going to try and blockade as many of their ports as we can. We're going to have some ships trained up here, and we've already started with this one here. Basically trying to avoid what is happening here. You see, the army of Marcus Julius is down here, and he could take out this force too. He couldn't this turn because he's not within range. But obviously the Scipii have a pretty sizable force there. Full stack, in fact. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, how cute. They dropped off 2 more units. I wonder what they think they're going to do with that. And then I look down here, and it's like, oh, that's what they're going to do with that. So Marcus is going to have quite a fight on his hands. I'm hoping that I can just take out these Brudii and then go for Rome. Simply because the Scipii, like, this army hasn't really moved. It's just kind of like gone from like here to here. It hasn't really like left the province. So I'm hoping that this army has like been designated the home guard and they're just not going to leave. Of course, then that means what about this force? But anyway, I'm hoping that they do something stupid and I'm able to take Rome. Is basically where I'm at with that.
Yes, master.
Obviously, I already explained what we're doing here. Talked about that. The only other thing really to talk about is Spain. Oh, wait, no, we already... Well, I guess we basically covered Spain. We're besieging Scallabis, as you guys already saw, so we'll have to take that next turn. We'll also have to eliminate the faction heir next turn, too. Oh, wait, there is something of import here in Spain that we need to talk about, though. Osca is under siege. And it is going to fall. Almost certainly going to fall. So once we take Scallabis, come down to Cordoba, come over to Carthaga Nova, we're going to have to go back up to Osca, because there's just... I can't see any possibility of us actually saving the city and actually succeeding in beating off whatever attack they bring. They outnumber us. They have better, like much better quality troops. The Bull Warriors are great. The Scutari are pretty good. The Iberians are not the greatest, but they're definitely better than, town militia. And they even have a couple of cavalry units. So I consider Osca to be basically doomed. Completely doomed. We've got, of course, Lentulus, who is still getting down here. It's definitely going to take him a bit, though. So Marcus... It's all you, buddy. No pressure or anything, but the entire fate and future of the Roman Empire basically depends upon you. Because frankly, like, if this army were to be eliminated, then, I mean, we could probably hold out pretty well at Ariminum and Arretium, but that would seriously set us back. Because I need these settlements to finish their buildings so that we can start training, like, better troops. Oh, and I am having Patavium upgrade itself a little sooner, because I realized I could start training up some troops, at least, while, like, the catapult range is being finished. But anyway. The point is that the Empire stands triumphant this turn, and triumphant forever. At least that's how the history books will say it. If there's any, missteps, anything we need to kind of like brush from the pages of history, I'm sure that can be arranged. I mean, we're already going to have to brush away the fact that the entirety of the Roman Republic was basically founded upon armies of barbarian mercenaries and mostly Greek mercenaries with war dogs and some Roman cavalry. I think what we'll just have to say that, obviously good Roman infantry handled all of the wars the whole way forward. There were never any mercenaries. It's already being arranged, so I'm sure we can arrange for another couple of tweaks as things go on. All right, so anyway, that's it for this turn, so I will bring you guys back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So just a couple of things to cover on the campaign map. Not too much has happened over here. We did destroy a very small Brudii force here off camera. There was like just a little 3-unit stack here, and I just quickly eliminated them. The Brudii force is coming up north, as you can see. So I didn't try and send my force over to Salona. We can't even make it there this turn anyways. What I'm hoping is that this force will move somewhere where we can fight it out, and then I crush them, just defeat them the way I did the other force that was here. And then once that happens, Salona only has wood walls. Apollonia only has wood walls. So we could probably actually have this army take out these two settlements down to here. Well, down to here. Thurman is probably not something they could take because the garrison is sizable and the walls are stone. And I don't mean to imply a settlement. I think I said this a couple episodes ago when I was talking about how it would be difficult to take settlements from now on because they had like stone walls. Stone walls do not make a settlement invincible by any stretch of the imagination. But it makes them far, 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 far more defensible than wooden walls. Like when you go from a wooden palisade to a wooden wall, that's hardly a difference in my mind. When you go from a wooden wall to a stone wall, like it's 5 times more defensible than it was before. So that's probably as far as the army would be able to go, but that would be great, to be honest. Just be able to push the Brudii back this far. Though I assume that one or more of these Brudii armies would then like start advancing in this direction. They're kind of just hanging around here doing nothing, as per usual. But yeah, we'll see, I guess, what they do. Now in Italy, the Brudii force that was right up here actually retreated back, as you can see. And so I've actually sent Marcus to start the siege of Rome. I am having him build siege equipment. The walls, large stone walls will probably cause a fair amount of casualties, to be honest, but I think they have a small enough garrison here that we should be able to just take it regardless and not have a staggering number of casualties. Now, it is going to take us longer, though, to get a sizable amount of siege equipment. I think I want to take at least 2 turns to build up equipment. And unfortunately, that does kind of mean that these Scipii forces could interfere if they wanted to. They can't get there in 1 turn, but they could get close. Well, at least this one could. And actually, this one should have the movement points for it, too. Though there's no road where it's standing, that's probably why it's going to take longer for it. But 2 or 3 turns, both of those forces could be over there. And that's a little much for my army to handle in the field kind of by itself. So again, we'll kind of play it by ear. If we can take Rome, that's great. If this Scipii army kind of like moves over here, we'll try and intercept them. Though if it's a smaller force like this Brudii one, and it just kind of comes up here and it looks like it's going for Ariminum or Aretium, I might let them do it, to be honest. I mean, I almost have the troops trained that I want for this place, though, again, that would delay construction, so maybe not. All right, anyway, we'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. All right, so now, Spain. The faction heir met his end to our mercenary force. So now we're going to take Scallabis. A nice, glorious defeat for the Spanish. Oh, and their faction heir. So the guy I killed outside of the settlement was the faction heir, so now this guy's been named the faction heir, and now he's going to die. That's very unfortunate for them. Okay, guys, and welcome back. Or I should say welcome to the battle. Also, I'd just like to point out that this guy, this poor guy who's holding up a torch while also pushing the battering ram, he's got his arm twisted in a very painful looking way. Also, I never noticed this before, but they seem to actually be trampling the grass as they advance forward, which is not something I had noticed before either. Does it actually stay? I think it does actually stay trampled as they pass over it. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. All right, but anyways, the enemy. I forgot to see what they looked like. Oh, there's skirmishers here. Kill them.
Our soldiers are at the gates.
Ooh, okay, so they have 2 skirmisher units.
Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through.
All right, that sounds correct. Yes. Okay, good. So anyway, we'll have them fire at will, so once the skirmishers move out of range, they'll take them out. It looks like they didn't actually hurt any of our... Oh, we lost a hoplite. Seriously, would you guys fire over the wall? Over the wall. You guys killed one of them, too. These guys are not easy to replace, you know. All right, well, anyway. I guess some casualties are expected in the course of our glorious invasions. Wait, you guys... You've taken out 4 hoplites now. Over the wall. Over the wall. Honestly. The hoplites are sitting there going, oh, please, God, don't. I don't want to just have an arrow randomly hit me in the back of the head and just kill me instantly.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
Yes, good. All right, they're coming back. All right, let's have them fire there and them fire there as well, just to make sure the skirmishers get... Oh, what the heck? We've lost 4 of these guys. Seriously, is it somewhere... Hold on. I must have, like, not had these guys in a good position. Actually, you know what? What I need to do is have them fire at units that are, like, a little further away from them so that they fire over the wall. Whereas these guys, for example, do not fire at that unit there.
The gods have smiled on us today. The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Here, now you can fire at that unit there. Oh, actually, we could also have mercenaries back up a little ways now. I don't think the war dogs are going to provoke a response this time. Or at least not as big of a response. Alright, so, since we do still have a fair number of enemies in there, I am going to let the archers take out a few more of them as they charge forward here, which I'm sure they will in a minute. Oh yeah. So anyway, I will bring you guys back as we charge into the settlement itself. Okay, guys, and welcome back. Something slightly interesting has happened because my archers, well, for one, they're not out of ammo. It's just that I thought we had softened them up enough now. It's time to go in. But they're not sending any bait. Apparently they didn't get the memo. That's a very important part of the strategy here, is they're supposed to send some bait forward so that we can send in just the dogs and not their trainers. So we're going to use bait to get some bait. I'm sure Manius doesn't mind. Oh, here comes the skirmishers. Or maybe not. You guys coming or aren't you? The cavalry's actually retreating back. So you know what? We're just going to go and see if we can hit the skirmishers. You know what? Here, let's actually take the gate. See if that changes their minds at all.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place! Hurry!
Okay, good. Come on back here, little skirmishers. Unless, now watch, they're just going to turn around and go right into the center of the settlement.
Waiting for order.
Yes, they are. Go get them! Go get him, just charge forward. Why are you toing and froing like that? Get over there. Seriously, go get him. Go get them. Oh dear Lord, would you just do what I tell you to do? No, don't wait for orders. I already told you to kill them, so get in there and do it. Okay, you know what? Pull back. Let's send in the hoplites and get our troops in there. That was actually really annoying. I don't know, I mean, I do know why. It's Rome Total War's wonderful pathfinding, where it's just like, oh, here? Over there? How do I get over there? Can you draw me like a freaking map? And give me like step-by-step instructions of how to get over there? Alright, war dogs, get in there as well. Actually, I should tell them to go just on the opposite side of the skirmishers, otherwise they just kind of sit there. Come on, get in there. Okay, good. They are unleashing the dogs. The dogs will chase the skirmishers back towards the center of the settlement. I guess we might as well have the trainers just kind of stand off to the side over here. Or no. Stand off to the side over here with the general. Then we'll bring up the archers just behind the hoplites. Of course, at this point, I actually think the war dogs probably have got it, but just preparing just in case. It's kind of been hit or miss. Sometimes the dogs do great against the general's bodyguard, and sometimes they don't. Well, there goes the general. Whoa!
War dog! Hurry! War dog! Move! War dog! Run!
They just murderized all of the war dogs. Still, there's only a few of them left, so we'll have the general finish off their general's bodyguard. Yes, run for the hills. And I don't mean that literally, of course. They didn't kill all of the war dogs, but dang, they killed quite a lot of them. Remember that black cloud of death that came up here? Well, here's the black cloud of death, dead. You see, that's what I mean about the AI, too, is sometimes it does so well against the war dogs, like just absolutely murders them, and then at other times it's like they won't even fight them. They won't even, like, look at them to fight them. And that's, like, the difference between that unit being, like, almost overpowered and being almost useless. It just totally depends on the circumstances, and it depends on whether the AI, like, will do anything with them or not. We'll have these two hoplites go over here, and then we'll have these hoplites go over here.
Quickly.
Except go this way. Why would you go up there and around? That is not a faster way to go. No, this way. Ugh, honest to God. Pathfinding. If it's not they can't find their way, it's they can find their way, but it'll be like a totally ridiculous way that they shouldn't be going.
Hoplite mercenaries.
Will you guys assume formation now, or do you insist on coming back around this way? You know what? Actually, Roman archers can stay behind, because I don't think they'll be able to fire anyways. Let's have the men of Crete get over here. Oh, did we lose a bunch of trainers when the cavalry came charging? I guess we did. That's unfortunate. Holy smokes, they threw that war dog up there.
Hoplite mercenaries. Orders complete, Commander.
Stab him! Holy smokes, did you see that? That guy just, like, took out, like, 2 Greek hoplites. Like they were nothing. Holy smokes, what a hero. I mean, I'm glad he's dead. He killed 2 of my guys. But anyways, what a hero. Just walked in there and went bang, bang, killed 2 of them dead. Stone cold dead. Alright, let's have you form up there now. And actually, form a phalanx while you do that. Alright, so, are you guys now within... Oh, well, yes, very much within range, actually. They don't have a lot of ammo left. Oh, and look, they're fighting back against the dogs. Amazing. Practically magic. Okay, so it looks like we may actually get a bit of a fight here then. So let's, first off, have you guys reform your ranks since you're kind of all wobbly all over the place.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, close enough. All right. Have they almost finished off the dogs? They almost have. There's only like 5 of them left. So let's have them start firing, which they won't unless I specifically tell them to. Is that a new thing in... I don't remember that being a problem in the original, where they just wouldn't fire. Is it because there's a unit within range, like one of my guys is within range, and so they just won't fire? Oh, I think my archers killed my last dog. Oops. I mean, I knew that would happen, but oops. Alright. Yep, fire one more volley, and then stop. Then you really will start hitting... Oh, no, no. Fire at will! Kill them all! It's almost well, it's not almost unfair. It really is kind of unfair. Come on, give us a fair fight! No. You will all die now by arrow fire. Oh, we lost a Cretan archer! Wait, did we lose?
Demands victory from her generals. And
Oh wait, no. Those are Spanish. But we lost a Cretan archer. I'm sure of it. How did we lose a Cretan archer? Let's see, casualties. Let's see, we lost 3 there. 4, 2, 4. Yeah, we lost 1 Cretan archer. And yes, we did lose some of the trainers as well. I mean, obviously still a great victory, but it came with some annoyances. Killing our own guys. The enemy refusing to offer up bait as per tradition. But anyway, let's get back to the campaign map. And it is time to slaughter the dissenters. And then realize that that wasn't enough. And then realize, dang it, that wasn't enough. Oh well, we'll just have to follow standard procedure in that case, which, in case, if I haven't mentioned it before, I think Osterica, it might have been Londinium too, and I think Tara were like that, where even after doing an extermination and killing off obviously all of the dissenters, I was assured that all the dissenters were dead. Clearly not. But anyway, after killing off some dissenters and putting out some mysterious fires that seemed to be sprouting up on their own, what I would do is I would just empty the settlement for a turn, because I didn't want my own guys to get hurt like in any rioting that occurs. And once that happens, though, like once they're done rioting, like they're actually fine. I mean, not immediately fine. You do have to then put some troops in as a garrison, but like they got the rebelliousness out of their system. Either that or the riots killed off whatever, you know, people who were still opposed to Rome that were left, which is also a possibility. So anyway, there's your hot tip for dealing with rebels. Just let them get it out of their system, let them kill off a few of each other, and then you can just walk back in and everything will be fine. All right, but that was it. So I think, oh, Asuka. That's right. We're not going to fight a battle here or anything this turn, but they do have some battering rams now, so I anticipate that on the end turn, they actually will come out for a fight. Can't remember if I showed that when I was doing my campaign map bit, but whatever. Anyways, that was it for now, so I will bring you guys back as more of interest occurs.